They said love is about compromise. But what happens when compromise feels like surrender? When every decision becomes a battle, and love turns into a silent war for control? This is the story of Lena and Michael, two people who loved each other deeply. Until love became a power game neither was willing to lose. Lena and Michael met in college, both ambitious, both passionate, both dreamers. She was studying psychology. He was a business major with big plans. Their connection was instant. They laughed, challenged each other, and believed they were equals. After graduation, they got married, built a home, and built a life that looked perfect. But here's the thing about perfection, it's often a mask. At first, they complemented each other beautifully. Lena was organized, thoughtful, and loved to plan. Michael was driven, bold, and loved to take charge. But as the years went on, those same traits started to clash. She wanted partnership. He wanted leadership. And somewhere in between, they stopped listening and started competing. Michael believed he was protecting their future when he made decisions alone, financial moves, job changes, investments. But to Lena, it felt like erasure, like her voice no longer mattered. Still, she stayed quiet for a while. Until one night, that silence broke. Michael came home late again. Another business dinner. Lena waited, calm but trembling inside. When he walked in, she asked softly, "When were you going to tell me you invested half our savings?" Michael froze. He tried to brush it off. "It was a good move, Lena. I didn't want to worry you until I was sure." But that sentence, "I didn't want to worry you," it wasn't comfort. It was control. That night, Lena didn't yell. She didn't cry. She simply said, "You don't get to make choices for both of us anymore." And for the first time, Michael realized he wasn't the only one holding power in that marriage. But what happens when two people both refuse to back down? The weeks that followed felt like walking on glass. Conversations turned into debates. Decisions, even small ones, became symbolic battles. What to buy? Where to go? Whose career took priority? They weren't fighting about the things, they were fighting for significance. Lena started a small therapy practice, and it began to grow. For the first time, she felt powerful, independent. But then, Michael started pulling away. He'd say, "You're always busy now. You care more about your clients than your marriage." She'd reply, "I just want to feel like I matter." And yet, deep down, both of them did. They just couldn't admit it. But then came the dinner party. The moment everything shifted. Lena made a small joke, lighthearted, about Michael's stubbornness. Everyone laughed, but Michael didn't. Later that night, he exploded. "You humiliated me in front of everyone." She stared at him, tears in her eyes. "Michael, it was a joke." "No," he snapped, "it was a message." And maybe he was right. Maybe it was a message from the part of her that was done being small. The distance grew. Love turned into resentment, and resentment into silence. But then, something happened neither of them expected. One morning, Michael got a call. Lena had collapsed during a session with a client. Exhaustion. Stress. He rushed to the hospital, for the first time, terrified he might lose her. When he saw her lying there, pale, hooked to N4, something inside him broke. He realized all the control, all the pride, all the arguments. None of it mattered if she wasn't there. He sat beside her bed and whispered, "I was trying to protect us, but I ended up destroying us." Tears slipped down her cheek. "I wasn't trying to win, Michael. I just wanted to be heard." And in that stillness, for the first time in years, they truly saw each other. No winners, no losers. Just two tired souls remembering why they fell in love in the first place. They went to therapy. They learned to talk again, really talk. They stopped asking, "Who's right?" and started asking, "What's best for us?" The power struggle didn't vanish overnight, but it softened. They began to share decisions, respect differences, and see leadership not as dominance, but as partnership. They rebuilt, not perfectly, but honestly. And maybe that's what real love is. Not about who has control, but who has the courage to let go of it. Power doesn't destroy relationships. Ego does. In love, there's no throne to fight for, only a bridge to build together. And sometimes, the strongest person in a relationship is the one who chooses peace over pride. So, what do you think? Would you fight to be right or choose to be together? Let me know in the comments below.